you? Look, it's very complicated, Mum. I'm 23.
Come on, we're supposed to be there. Bloody hell.
Look, I wasn't laughing at you, honestly. Look, I'll explain when I get home, okay? Yeah, bye. Oh, that's a pity. You look lovely.
Aye, so do you. Here, you didn't tell your mother all about it, I hope.
Something's burning.
Aye. It's the toast.
And she wanted the whole lot taken out again. I tell you, Mrs. Reynolds, I was a bit put out after going to all that trouble.
Oh, I wouldn't blame Miss Ferguson. I think I must have misunderstood.
Well, I did say I'd be in this morning.
Yes, but I didn't expect you to bring all the stuff with you.
Fair enough. Now, what news have you got for me? I mean, I've pledged all this money. I want to know if it's going to be worthwhile to the company.
Oh, I can promise you it'll be an excellent promotion for you. The department's determined to make this a success. They're even appointing a PR officer to handle the publicity.
Is that right? Well, good for them. Promotion is the name of the game, you know.
I'm afraid that's out of my field. I thought you might like to have a look at this. The world record officials will have to okay it, of course, but I think the women have come up with a pretty good set of working rules.
Great stuff. I'm looking forward to seeing this Julie Bryant.
It's Judy, and you already have. She was the one you passed on the way in. Come in, Judy. Thank you, Helen. Judy, this is Mr. Montgomery, the major sponsor for the marathon.
How are you, Mr. Montgomery? It's a pleasure to meet you. You're going to make some deaf children very happy.
And that little grandson of yours. Congratulations, Julie. I think the whole thing is a marvellous idea.
Judy. And it wasn't my idea. I wish it was.
Nonsense. This is no time for modesty. I'm quite sure the press will want to know all about you and your family.
Mrs. Reynolds, this was a joint idea, you see. I mean, Myra did most of the work. Rabbit's the one that thought of it in the first place.
I appreciate that, Judy.
But you're the figurehead.
I don't want to be a figurehead.
But someone has to speak for the team, Judy. Someone who's a minimal security risk. That's why the department's making your trustee status permanent.
Well, thank you very much.
And I'm quite sure Mrs. Reynolds already knows. The government has agreed to match our sponsors, dollar for dollar. How about that?
That's fabulous.
I reckon she got away in a wheelchair. What a hoot, eh?
Well, catch her. I've seen it all. Everybody gets caught in the end.
Sounds like a pretty painful place to get caught, Dottie.
Doesn't anybody ever get away with it?
Nah. Worth trying, though. I've had 3 goes.
Silly young bugger, you can't beat the system.
Some of us haven't got the guts to try.
You casting assertions at me, madam?
Oh, rack off, Granny, or I won't play waltzies with you.
Where's Desmond?
Call of nature, Miss Ferguson.
What are you up to, Adams?
Folding the towels.
Folding the towels, Miss Ferguson. Say it.
Folding the towels, Miss Ferguson.
That's better. Now, let me see here. God, look at that. Pick him up, Adams.
That's all right, I'll do it.
I told Adams to pick him up.
Yeah, and I heard you. We all heard you. You've scared her half to death. That's what you wanted, isn't it?
Watch your mouth, Bryant.
You don't scare me like you scare her. And you want to have fun? Sure, go right ahead. But pick on somebody your own size for a change.
It was very stupid, Bryant. You've just lost buy-up for a month. Maybe that'll cut you down to size.
Nice one, Jude.
Did you say I lost buy-up for a month? What about my chocolate?
Oh. I don't know how I'm going to do it.
Do what?
Keep my hands off you.
Oh, 6 million. Oh, hello, you two. Oh, Dennis, you're looking so much better after a good night's sleep.
No, I'm sorry, Joyce. No, I'm feeling great. I'm surprised you're talking to me, though.
Why?
Well, Helen and Wendy cut me dead when I came in. I feel about as welcome as a pork pie at a bar mitzvah.
Give them time. They'll get over it. You know, none of us really wanted that strike, but most of us didn't have your courage. I expect they're feeling just a bit guilty.
I told Den that you resigned as rep.
Oh, I'm sorry, Joyce.
Oh, that's all right. It had nothing to do with you. Be careful, though, Dennis. I think the union might be after your blood.
Oh, I bet they are. But don't worry. I think I can cope.
Why'd you let me sleep so long?
I thought you needed the rest, so I went for the paper.
Looks like we're famous. You got any eggs?
Just let me finish these beds and then I'll fix us an early lunch. Why didn't you tell me?
Tell you what.
Rebecca, there's blood on your pillow.
So?
So we've got to get you some help.
Shut up, will you? It's my life, not yours. Just keep your nose out, okay?
How about a couple of laps, eh? Keep us in shape, work up a bit of an appetite.
The screws will let us.
Of course they will, it's training.
You coming, Jude?
Are you kidding? By the time we get out there, it'll be time to come back in.
Judy,
Hi, Angel.
I just wanted to say thanks, you know, for standing up for me.
Oh, come on, that's nothing. We got to stick together in this place, right?
I just feel really awful after what I was thinking.
Oh, now, what could you have been thinking? Don't tell me. You were thinking probably I was a big fat slob, couldn't look after myself, let alone anyone else, right?
Oh, it's not that. Honest. It just seems silly to think I was really frightened of you. But after what Myra said...
Myra? Oh, well, Myra is a bit of a tease. She's probably only joking, love.
She wasn't joking. I think she was probably just trying to shock me. Make me think things are worse than they are so I'd grow up quick.
What could she have said? Now, come on, Angel, I want to know.
You won't say anything to her. I don't want to get into trouble.
Okay, I cross my heart and I hope to die. Now, will you please tell me what she said?
Well, she wanted me to stay away from you. She said that you were a lesbian and that you preyed on helpless young girls. She said that you'd try and seduce me. But you wouldn't do that, would you, Judy?
Oh, that's right. You're working a split shift, aren't you? Why don't you have some lunch before you go?
No, thank you.
Well, let me get your cuppa then.
Look, why don't you stop wasting your time, Cruikshank? I'm not that easily won over.
Look, Joan, I know you've got a gripe, but my breaking the strike had nothing to do with you, okay?
Really? That's not the way I see it.
Well, frankly, I don't really care how you see it. I just happen not to believe in strikes, that's all. Especially not in a place like this, when those poor biddies have to be locked in their cells for days on end.
You're full of noble sentiments, aren't you? I've met your type before. You hide behind ideals because you haven't got the guts to say what you really think.
Hey, now wait on, lady. I'll not take that sort of rubbish from anyone.
For God's sake, Joan, let it go. The strike's over. What the hell does it matter?
Oh, it matters. I don't forgive that easily.
Well, there's nothing to forgive.
It's past history. We've got a prison full of women to look after. There is no time for personal vendettas against our workmates.
I agree. But you're telling that to the wrong person.
Hey, come on, calm down. Everyone gets a go.
Yeah, Mr. Montgomery said that when the team have been fitted out, there's plenty left over for everybody.